Traveling is one of my favorite things to do. Going to new places, meeting new people, being exposed to new cultures. There's even something about the uncomfortable nature of when you travel alone, like I like to do sometimes, that I just thoroughly enjoy. Something I don't enjoy about traveling though is when I lose my connection to the people back home that I'd like to talk to. I can't access pertinent information about where I am and where I should be going, etc. Thanks to shoddy Wi-Fi overseas, or my phone just not working like it does when I'm here in the States. This year, when getting ready for Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, I received something that I didn't know at the time would become something that I would constantly use during my entire trip. First up, this is not a paid sponsorship in any way, shape, or form. They did send me a unit, which was really nice, but I have to give it back. I'm not supposed to keep it. There was no agreement of I would do a video or any of that. It's honestly just something that I enjoy using and I think is valuable to other people like you guys when you're traveling around. So I wanted to do a video on it just so you guys could check it out. So what is it? Well, RoamingMan sent me one of their global hotspots. So it sort of resembles one of those really bad fake Chinese iPhones at first glance, but it's actually an Android-powered Wi-Fi hotspot that utilizes what they call a cloud SIM technology, which essentially allows the device to seamlessly turn itself into a data device on whatever network it needs to in a plethora of countries around the world. The real wow factor though is the fact it gives you unlimited data no matter which country you are in at 4G speeds for just $10 a day. While it does throttle the speed after 500 megabytes a day, which resets after 24 hours until you hit the 500 megabytes again, then it limits you again, and so on and so forth. But regardless, it's still really handy to have. Besides just being an inexpensive hotspot you can actually carry around with you no matter what countries you pass through on your journey to get to your destination. I actually had layovers in London and Copenhagen on my way to Barcelona and back, and I didn't even have to call the company to tell them I was going to be in these different countries. It just kept working no matter where I was. It also has a 6,000 milliamp battery built in. This means that it had no problem lasting all day while broadcasting, and even has a USB port, which I used to charge my phone while I was out with it. Now I would normally go get a SIM card from the country I'm in, unlock my phone, and end up paying for prepaid data only plans as I needed them. But thanks to this little thing, I didn't even need to deal with all of that. I turned on airplane mode, I connected to the Wi-Fi of the hotspot, and used that basically the entire time, along with my laptop that I also connected to it at the same time. You can order one from their site and let them know how many days you need it for. They ship it to you in about 3 days, and then when you get back, you can just ship it back to them with the label that they provide. Easy, simple, and relatively inexpensive. Now, the only time that this guy probably isn't going to be very useful to you is if your own carrier has unlimited data travel plans. Now, funny enough, I didn't realize, but my own carrier, AT&T, actually has a $10 a month add-on while I was in Spain that allowed me to use my data, texting, and phone calls as if I were using them here in the States. Now, since I have a 25 gig of data plan, don't judge me, and Wi-Fi tethering included, that meant I could have just used that and tethered my other laptop to it instead for the same price. Now, because of how crappy Wi-Fi is at Airbnbs, especially overseas, I end up using my hotspot a lot. And so what I kind of run into is that there's a good chance that I'm going to go over my 25 gig limit, especially when I'm uploading and downloading large files, especially YouTube videos, for example. So even though I did have my phone at a certain point when I realized that I could do that plan thing, I still ended up using the RoamingMan hotspots unlimited data, even with the previously mentioned speed limits. There you go. So check with your local carrier to see if they have like one of those unlimited plans before you travel. But if not, this guy's probably not a bad thing to check out. Leave a link below so you guys can go take a look and see what you think. If you like this video though, please thumbs up it or share it. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want more videos like this, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. My face is floating around. Click it. It'll take you to my channel page. And if you like what you see there, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.